if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Lumen K-pop, a home where every story is not just read but felt together. Today we are not talking about stage highlights, not about charts, trophies, or worldly achievements. Today we are opening up our hearts to a story that is so gentle but resonates far deeper than the cheers of the audience. A story about a young man who grew not only because of his dreams, but because of the voice of a mother who never stopped loving him, even when the world almost made him forget who he was. When he was little, he only knew one thing: he wanted to dream. The world was not too complicated for him, and life had not shown its dark side. He sat near his mother, still innocent, not knowing anything about pressure, direction, or pain. And that's where it all began. The mother didn't talk much, but every word that came out of her mouth was like a prayer. Soft, not forcing, but straight into the chest. She said, "Life will indeed be noisy, but if you stay silent in the house of your heart, there will always be a light that never goes out." That time, the child did not understand. She just nodded, perhaps more out of comfort than understanding. But years later, when the nights felt too long, and her body was tired even though the stage was full of lights, the voice returned.
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did?
But behind it all, there was someone who was always there. Not standing in the front lines, not demanding, just standing by the door, praying silently, whispering strength in the silence. His mother. She never asked what was going on. She didn't force her son to be strong. She just believed that he could get through it all, that God was listening even when everyone else turned away. And the boy knew that the unseen love was real. He knew that even when he was lost, he wasn't really far away. Because there was love that didn't leave, and there was prayer that never stopped. He remembered what his mother had said. "Lift your eyes from the rain. There's a reason for your pain. Something you hold on to even though you can't see it." Now the boy was grown, but inside, he was still the little guy who listened. He was still the kid who once only knew dreams. And when he felt like giving up, her voice came back. "Hold my baby," she said. "Don't forget who you are." And he knew that the call wasn't just to encourage him, but to remind him that he was never alone. Even if the world doesn't understand, even if everyone turns away. She had seen too many miracles in her life not to believe. Not in gold, not in the splendor of temples or the words of men, but in the quiet grace of a mother, in a faith that never wavered, in a love that only prayed and never asked for anything in return. She knew that she could fly because her mother gave her wings, not because of fame. And today, as she stood as a person who had weathered so many seasons and storms, she said, "My dear, don't forget who you are. Even though it's hard, you've come this far." Because it wasn't just courage that got her here. It was love. A love that held her name in prayer. A love that didn't give up even when it was close to losing her. When the world's games were tiring, when no one understood, when everything turned gray, she knew she still belonged to someone. And that was enough. It was always enough. And in the end, when all the words were gone, there was only one whisper left. "Thank you, Mama. 'Cause in silence you believed, even when I couldn't see." And that's where God found me. Thank you for listening to this story. 'Cause sometimes to find hope, we just need to hear again the voice that whispered softly when we were little. Don't forget to stay with us at Lumen K-pop. Here, it's not just news that we deliver, but souls, stories, and love. For all those who have ever felt alone, tired, or lost, you are not alone. You were never alone. And maybe today is the day you find that light again.
Play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this this amusing? Sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you, I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you, I knew this. When I'm with you, I feel so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing.
This story touches your heart if you've ever felt the warmth of love that silently protects you from behind the shadows, or if you're looking for a voice that guides you back to yourself, then stay with us at Lumen K-Pop. Here, every video isn't just content, it's a hug. Every story is a little light that we light for you. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bells. Because as long as you still believe in the magic of love and the power of dreams, we will continue to be there, voicing stories that never fade with time. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Let's continue this journey together.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings.